Are you going or not? Are you starting?
Oh, we ready?
Yeah, we were waiting on you.
What are you waiting on, baby? Come on. You know, bravery is not really the absence of fear. Bravery is when you can feel fear and move forward anyway.
Wow. It's deep. It's good.
And the greatest version of you we talked about earlier, it's not the winning version of you. It's not getting the accolades. It's the disciplined version. It's the version that has parameters. It's the version to make the right decision. It's the version to stay focused. And when you're most afraid, that's when you should jump. And if you don't, you'll be stuck there forever. What happens when you get your car repossessed? What happens when your home gets foreclosed on? What happens when you get your light bill cut off and people will tell you suck? The people that are around you, you got to tell them this. I had this little thing when I was growing up in my front yard. I never lost a game because we didn't quit until I got ahead. Yeah, and that's a fact because you got to understand your dreams without goals, without taking action on, that's all they are is just dreams. The goals come when you put action behind it. I've never met someone in my entire life, I've never met a billionaire, millionaires, multimillionaires, anybody that didn't suck before they were good, that didn't go through the pain before they were successful. Never met anybody like that. And then if you commit to it, you can achieve it. Oh, that's I don't know, Michael. You telling me if I can commit to it, I can achieve it? Well, you got to understand what commitment is. Commitment is the 5 buckets that we talk about. Commitment is the vision. It's the people. It's dealing with the issues. It's coming back and having a process and reevaluating that process. That's how you become successful. It's only going to be painful. And I think a lot of times I talk about the comfort zone and breaking your comfort zone and struggling and I talk about that a lot. But I want to tell you, I have designed a life. The life that I have designed has been intentional. I mean, we talked last night. The house that I live in today, when I was 18 years old, living in my parents' house at 1214, sitting in the back of my first boat that I bought for $1,200 that didn't even run, drinking a beer, talking to my best friend, telling him, if I could have a house, it'd be like this and it'd have this. And then 25 years later, he came over and hung out with my family, with my 2 kids that were still in school growing up, and my wife in the house. And he sat on the back porch and he's having a beer with me, the same kind of beer, the Keystone we were drinking in. And he said, dude, you did it. I said, I did what? He goes, you told me this is what you would have, and you have it. You would have this type of house with a bunch of cool toys around it. And I didn't even realize that. But what you think is what you attract. What you speak is what you become. But what you write down, that's what you achieve. You guys sincerely have to take your shot. We're running out of time. If not now, when? That's what I needed to say right now.
Brother, I mean, maybe we should just cut the podcast right there. I mean, I'm ready to go. Let's go, man. That was great, Michael. I love the passion, and you know what the most beautiful part about it is the authenticity of it, man. Is there any doubt in listening to Michael's words that this is a man who is not just talking about it, but lived it, learned through it, fought through the pain? You know, I can relate to that on so many levels, and I'm sure our folks watching, right? So remember, this is about you. What's your signature moment? But when I heard that, man, you know, you and I have we share a lot in common, but we also have started from a very humble place, right? And when, you know, today as a professional speaker who's now spoken all over the country and all over North America, people laughed at me when I said that. I mean, laughed, right? Somebody's laughing at you at one of your dreams, one of your goals, one of your desires. You got to have that passion. And he said, man, when's the time to jump? When you're most afraid, right then. And I really was. I was afraid. I was afraid what other people would think. I was afraid I was going to fail. I was afraid I was not going to make it, right? But it was that step, man, being willing to do something poorly until you can learn to do it well, and being willing to fight through the pain and all the things that. But it's not about me, man. This is about you and your story. What music lies inside of you? What is it that you want to achieve? Michael said it so well. If not now, when?
You think the price of winning is too high? Wait till you get the bill of regret.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something right now, guys. There's things that you're not doing right now, you don't want to do right now because you're worried it's not quite right, the time's not right, the temperature's not right, the economy's not right. My spouse is mad at me. That nobody believes in me. People telling me not to do it. If you feel that much passion to do it, you need to call me. You need to reach out to Edwin Britt. You need to reach out to Edge Global. You need to come see us, and let's have a real conversation. I don't want anything from you but to help you. Let's have a real conversation of the next step for you, and let us give you a little nudge. When you leave here today, guys, you leave this podcast, make it about you. I want you to reach out, tell somebody you love them. I want you to reach out and say it's going to be different from now on, and you make it different. Have a process. What's your word? Think, plan, prepare. Relate to what you need to uncover the need. You need to offer the solution, and no matter what you have to do, take massive actions. Play hard, have fun, and make it count, guys. We appreciate you. Love you. See you.